Hey, Josh here, founder of HR University and certified HR professional. In this video, we'll talk about HR analytics. You've probably been hearing this many times over and you're wondering what HR analytics really means. Well, you're in the right place. Apart from the definition of HR analytics, we'll discuss its importance and some HR data and metrics that we should be tracking. Before we dive into the specifics, of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel or click that bell icon to get direct notifications whenever we post new and insightful videos just like this one. That way you can always get great quality HR content right from HR University. Now let's go ahead and jump in. HR analytics, also known as people analytics or talent analytics, can be defined as an evidence-based approach to make HR decisions on the basis of quantitative tools and models. The difficulty in assessing the impact of HR is that the advantages of HR practices aren't always immediately apparent. In the past, HR has never been measured, recorded, or expressed its contributions. In addition, accounting practices classify human capital and talent development costs as expenses rather than capital investments. However, because of the changing roles of HR management, successful attempts to evaluate HR practices is possible, and this is where HR analytics plays a huge role. Today and in the future, much of our efforts should be focused on performing strategic roles rather than administrative functions. So where can we create more impact to the organizations is often by being more strategic, linking our HR plans to the company strategy and making sure that we contribute to the success of the organization. Their strategic role for HR involves addressing business realities, focusing on the future business requirements, and understanding how the management of human capital fits into the organization's plans. HR managers are increasingly viewed as strategic contributors to the success of the organizations. The role is often described as having a seat at the table. They focus on HR decisions to sustain the company over a long period of time versus short-term people issues. HR analytics is crucial in HR's direction to become strategic partners of businesses. HR analytics provides several benefits to the organization, and it's what gets them the seat at the table. And these are the three benefits that it provides. First, it helps improve the employee experience. Through HR analytics, we can analyze how strong an employee's sense of belonging is and what contributes to it. By analyzing results of employee satisfaction surveys, organizations can focus on the factors that drive motivation of employees. Second, it can help streamline and offer targeted corporate training offerings. Which group of employees prefer online training versus classroom training? Which among our trainings offerings do employees find most useful? Which schedule of training has the highest attendance rate? Using HR analytics, we can push for training offerings which employees find useful and for certain schedules and formats that employees resonate best with. Moreover, we can continuously improve on those which receive low ratings. Last, it can decrease attrition, uplift employee retention, and through HR analytics, we can locate patterns and trends across teams and departments. IBM says in their research that AI can actually predict which people will leave their organization with about 95% accuracy. By having access to data, it's possible to measure and identify remedies and solutions before attrition happens. Now that you understand the importance and benefits of HR analytics, you might be asking, how do we start? At HR University, we follow this HR analytics management cycle. We start by identifying first the strategic HR concern that we want to manage or assess. This is very important. Identifying the problem first would allow us to frame our efforts and not waste our time looking for data outside the scope of our concern. Next, we do some research, gather and manage data, which we can eventually analyze and interpret. The research step requires a huge amount of time, especially when you do not have a system in place that can gather data like an HRIS and LMS. Without these systems, you may need to manually extract data from your files kept in different places. Analysis can also be automated with these systems. Data interpretation is the last step, and this is where your skill and expertise as an HR professional will come in handy. This data analytics cycle may be familiar as it applies not only in HR, but in other units or specific projects that we want to measure and assess. The difference is on the kind of metrics that we monitor. So let's go ahead and talk more about that. As HR methods are measured in specific ways, cost, quantity, quality, and timeliness, those can all be used to create metrics. Here are some of the HR metrics that we as HR professionals monitor. Feel free to pause this video and take a look at these metrics. What's important is that we measure and monitor these metrics on a regular basis so that we can generate trends and be able to track performance of our initiatives over time. And that's it. I hope this video helped you get a clear understanding of what HR analytics is, its benefits and importance, as well as how to get started with it. And if you like this video, make sure to give a thumbs up or leave a comment below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you're updated with everything related to HR. And I'll go ahead and see you on some of our following videos where we'll continue to help you level up your HR career. Cheers.